Homer's but was so huge that he needed a shoehorn just to squeeze himself into a chair. But when everyone stood up at the end of the event, Homer was the only one stuck fast, unable to move an inch.
Our kids just did something amazing.
Okay.
He thrashed around like crazy, shaking the screws on the chair loose until he suddenly stood up, yanking an entire row of chairs right along with him. The whole room roared with laughter at his utter humiliation. In the chaos, chair parts went flying in all directions, hitting quite a few spectators. Homer was so mortified that he scrambled to escape, only to get wedged in the exit door.
Oh, damn it!
The next day, reporters mocked him, saying he was as round as a small spaceship, determined to lose weight. Homer was about to start his plan when Marge pulled a flyer for an anonymous dieting group out of her hair and handed it to him. But when Homer walked into the group's meeting room, he was floored. The place was packed with people just as overweight as him, and they were all bragging about how much weight they gained lately. Turns out this wasn't a weight loss class at all. It was a support group for fat people. The table was loaded with high-calorie snacks, wafting a mouth-watering aroma through the air. The group's founder, Albert, began brainwashing Homer. Weight was never a problem. The fatter you were, the more beautiful you were. In an instant, Homer felt a surge of pride over his own size. Later that day, the group staged a protest outside a clothing store that only sold pants in size 21-inch waist, but the police soon showed up and arrested all of them, locking them in jail cells. Marge bailed Homer out, but he was squished between a bunch of overweight folks, and it took every ounce of his strength to squeeze his way out of the jail door. Marge told Homer that joining that group was the worst mistake he'd ever made. No sooner had she said that than the group members pressured Homer to choose between his family and them. Marge thought the answer was obvious, but Homer actually hesitated.
I'm coming back in. Suck in your gut.
Marge was utterly devastated by how much he'd changed.